The Chicago Bulls have been awful this season, for lack of a better term. A team that many touted to take the next step and rise to the league's elite has fallen short and is stuck in the mud, mired in an 11-18 spiral, which at times looks more like a vortex. Although the Bulls brass has said they're still hopeful of making the playoffs if and when their roster becomes healthy, it remains a pipe dream at best. Hey guys, let's go for another round of Chicago Bulls news. If you are a big fan, please subscribe and leave a like and activate the bell to be notified whenever there is a new video. If and when the Bulls decide to pivot to a rebuild this season, one name that will come up in trade talks is DeMar DeRozan. The five-time All-Star star has a team-friendly contract, $81 million, 3 years, and could be an attractive piece for a contending team looking for veteran help, namely his original franchise, the Toronto Raptors. Like the Bulls, the Raptors have been dismal this season. Ravaged by injuries to key players, including All-Stars Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and up-and-coming forward OG Anunoby, the Raptors have been playing without an identity and look out of sorts on both ends of the floor. They are just a game ahead of the Bulls in the standings and are holding on to 10th place. With the Bulls and Raptors in the same boat, could the two franchises join forces and make a deal that could benefit both teams? The Bulls have long been looking for an upgrade at the point guard position. It so happens that the Raptors are loaded in this department, with VanVleet and sophomore Malachi Flynn. They also have Gary Trent Jr., who is as dependable as any two-guard in the league. For the Raptors, a trade for DeRozan would be a great move on multiple fronts. First, it could help them return to their winning ways and potentially make them competitive again in the Eastern Conference. Secondly, DeRozan would have no problem playing in Toronto, having played there for the first 9 years of his career before getting traded to San Antonio in 2018. For the Bulls, a trade of DeRozan could be the reset they need to start their rebuild. A swap of DeRozan and some picks for VanVleet or Flynn could give them the point guard they need to jumpstart their offense and get back on track. In addition, draft picks from Toronto would be a nice return for the Bulls, who have long been looking to add young talent. At this point, it's unclear if a trade between the Bulls and Raptors will take place, but it remains an intriguing option for both teams, given their current situations. A move that could be beneficial for both franchises, giving each team a chance to get back on track for the second half of the season. Only time will tell if Bulls and Raptors executives can get together to work out a deal, but it's an option worth exploring as both teams look to turn their respective seasons around. DeMar DeRozan would return to a place he long called home, and the Bulls could kickstart their rebuild in earnest. For the Bulls and Raptors, it's certainly a move to keep an eye on as the trade deadline approaches. Leave your comment on the video, take the opportunity to leave that like, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to be notified whenever there is a new video.